Yo, what's going on, guys? Air is here, and in today's video we are going to be going over season 2 update. We're going to be going over everything that is in the roadmap. We're going to be showing you that, and we're going to be going into detail as to what is in Warzone, what is in Vanguard multiplayer, and what is in Vanguard's zombies. So it's going to be a long video. We're going to try and go into detail as to what is exactly factual in the season 2 update. After which, we are going to be going over some of my opinions as to what I think is going to happen after Season 2. We know what happened after Season 1. The game just brought more bugs into the game, a lot more glitches, and it completely crashed the game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. So what is Season 2 really going to bring, in my opinion? We'll go over that towards the end of the video. But like I said, we're going to be going into details as to what is in the roadmap. So sit tight, relax, grab something to drink, grab a snack, and enjoy the rest of the video. Oh, and by the way, I know this is like a crappy quality of the video. I do have a $2,000 camera somewhere right there with a big lens. I don't feel like connecting that, dude. You guys aren't going to be seeing my face too often in this video. So, whatever. We're just going to do the intro with this crappy, noisy, looking ugly video, whatever. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Don't mind the video quality for now. I guess next time I'll change the camera. I mean, the camera's right there. I have two cameras that are worth over $1,000. And the lens itself is I mean, who cares about my camera? Anyways, yes, crappy quality, but don't worry about it. Won't be in the next video. Okay, so the first thing that it states in the Call of Duty article is that obviously, as we all know by looking at the roadmap, the first full day of action is going to be on February 14th. Both updates will go live for Vanguard and Warzone on that date. You will be able to download it on February 10th, starting at 9 a.m., but you won't be able to see any content until February 14th. At 9 a.m. The other thing that we're going to be seeing on February 14th at 9 a.m. is double XP opportunities across both games to celebrate the launch of the new season. So that is another addition, double XP, like we haven't had enough of that already. But yeah, you'll get double XP on February 14th as well. Okay, so before I show you guys the roadmap, this is one piece of the article I'm going to put up in the screen. I think it's important to note this because they always say, we're going to fix this and fix that. And they usually don't end up fixing it, or at least they do, but it's only like one or two things. And with that one or two thing that they fixed, they also break another additional 10 things, which sucks. But anyways, let me put on the screen here what it says here in the article. These updates will include various fixes, quality of life updates, whatever that means. I guess what it means is that, there'll be some bug fixes, some annoying bug fixes. I hope they fix aim assist for Xbox because I've had that problem since Season 1. Let's continue here. And other features that all studios worked on in the lead up to Season 2. Such improvements will be similar to those leading up to the new season. A recent Vanguard update addressed low visibility issues due to smoke and fire, along with nerfs to shotguns like the double barrel when akimboed. And as promised, you can expect communications across all lead studios addressing exact changes coming with this update in the week ahead. So exactly what that means, we really don't have any idea. I mean, they always state, oh, we're going to fix this, we're going to fix that. How true are their words? We really don't have any idea. But we're just going to have to go by their word this time and hope that they don't make the same mistakes as they did for Season 1, where they only fix one or two things and break a bunch of other things. Alright, so let me show you guys the roadmap. So the first thing that you guys see is Warzone. We're going to be going from left to right and then make our way down and then start back up on the left side. So the first thing we see is Warzone, and we're going to see some new map locations like Chemical Factory, Research Labs, and Rebirth Reinforced. All right, so what is it about Chemical Factory, the first new location? So what the article says is that the refinery, which is what it is between the mines and docks that once produced phosphate, has been repurposed and is now a newly constructed plant spewing out Nebula 5, which is the name of the gas. This newly named chemical factory has a similar layout to the location it replaced, but with several notable differences, including enemy soldiers who protect the facility and a trap that can be sprung in the central building. So I believe when it says including enemy soldiers who protect the facility, I'm assuming it's not AI, obviously. I'm assuming it's the people who drop in it in the beginning, right? Those who drop in this new location are those that are protecting the facility. I don't think there's any AI included here. If there was, it obviously probably would have told us. Continuing on with the paragraph, it says there are several more interior spaces to explore, from the main factory floor to the watchtowers with impressive sightlines of the facility and its surroundings. The river runs green with Nebula 5's byproduct, but it is completely harmless, so you could run through the river without taking any damage. Continuing on to the next sentence here in the article, it states, squads who infiltrate this highly lethal area will walk away with more valuable loot on average, which may help in the ensuing fight against both the Circle Collapse and Nebula 5 bombs. Alright, so those are the two things that we really want to pay attention to. The Circle Collapse. What is going to protect you from the Circle Collapse? The thing that is going to protect you from the Circle Collapse is what's called a portable decontamination station. I believe this is going to be something that you can pick up. I don't know whether it's going to be a field upgrade or not, but it's going to protect you from the gas itself. But the bad thing about it is that you'll be seen on the map when you're using this. So enemies will be able to locate you if you're using this portable decontamination station. But, however, you could use it and not be in that area of protection. So it could be a strategy of ways of fooling the enemy into thinking you're protecting yourself. They may be fooled into looking at that area when in fact you're already away from that area, and you can fool the enemy and start shooting them and maybe perhaps kill them. So it's a way, there's certain strategies you could use this, but I guess that's one way, as it states here in the article. It's useful in surviving both and all new chemical threats and could likely lead to some new positioning strategies for Battle Royale modes. Basically, that is what will protect you from the Circle Collapse, is a portable decontamination station, or PDS. Alright, so there are two things to the Nebula 5 gas that we were just talking about. Alright, so what is it about the Nebula 5 bomb? Basically, there are two things to this. There is a Nebula 5 ammo and there's Nebula 5 bombs. Let's go over the Nebula 5 ammo. So basically what this is a field upgrade in Warzone. Its Nebula 5 ammo is no stronger than regular bullets, so it won't deal any damage or range, but does have one major exception. When an operator is downed by them, they will emit a poisonous gas cloud. So what this means is that when you kill an enemy and he falls down and he's waiting for his teammate to revive him, he can't, because there's going to be a poisonous gas cloud surrounding him. So his friend, his teammate, won't be able to revive him. Anyone attempting to revive this operator or standing within a few feet of them will face similar complications to Circle Collapse: exposure, coughing, blurred vision, and a slight amount of damage over time, whether that be to a player's health or to their gas mask duration. So when you're using your gas, it will affect the gas mask, but you still will be able to protect yourself if you're using the gas mask. It won't deal any damage. The same way you use your gas mask in a Circle Collapse is the same way it's going to work for this Nebula 5 ammo gas that is going to surround your fallen teammate. Now, the other thing that we want to go over is the Nebula 5 bomb. This is what it states in the article: the rarest item in Warzone is the Nebula 5 bomb, a locked briefcase full of deadly gas with an explosive charge. Once activated and set down in front of an operator, it will detonate after a fixed countdown and cannot be disarmed or destroyed. So there's literally nothing you can do but get away from that Nebula 5 gas bomb And that's it. That's the only way you can protect yourself from this bomb. Its initial explosion deals a high amount of damage in a small radius before the gas spreads outward, where it will hurt any operator without a gas mask. So I guess you can protect yourself with a gas mask, but how much, we don't know until we actually start playing the game. The gas lingers for 2 minutes before ultimately dispersing or feeding into the oncoming circle collapse. Operators can potentially outrun this explosive aftermath just as they would the circle collapse, but in terms of an area denial tool, the Nebula 5 bomb is a powerful force, if you can find it. Of course, they say it's the rarest item in Warzone. No idea where they, it doesn't state here where the Nebula 5 bomb is going to be located. I guess it's just going to come random anywhere within the map. My best guess is that people would more likely find it in the factory location. All right, so moving on very quickly, let's talk about Research Lab. So this is basically a new location. There's only one way in and one way out. So basically what you want to do is be careful with the circle collapse, because there's only one way out of this location. And also what you'll also find in the research labs is gas mask and potentially Nebula 5 ammo, which we just talked about. That is basically it with this location. Just make sure that you have an escape plan. Alright, let's talk about the other new feature coming to Warzone, and that is the bomber plane. Basically, it's a new plane. You'll be able to drop bombs, but here is a new thing. You'll be able to destroy loadout drops and vehicles. Now, destroying vehicles, okay, but destroying loadout drops after spending $10,000 is going to be huge in Warzone. So imagine you and your friends, you guys looted up different places for nearly 10 minutes. You guys finally got $10,000 to buy a loadout drop just to have a bomber plane drop bombs on your loadout to completely destroy it. Now you've just wasted $10,000 for no reason and you have no loadout. This is going to change everything in Warzone, whether that be good or bad. We don't know yet. We only know of the good or bad once the community starts getting back with feedback. Now, another thing coming to the updates for Warzone is the health decreasing for planes themselves. They are going to be easier to shoot down should they pose a threat to you or your squad. Alright, so going down the roadmap here, we see the Redeploy Balloon for Warzone. Now, basically what this is a balloon that is in the sky. It's stationary, but it has a zip line. So what you'll be able to do is zip line up towards the top of the balloon or until the zip line ends, and then you'll be able to jump off and cover great distances again. So instead of walking or running through the map, you can find one of these balloons, zip line your way up, jump off, and deploy your parachute. And this way, you'll be able to cover great distances much, much faster. All right, so the other thing we didn't talk about was the armored transport truck. Basically what this is a heavily armored truck with 2 machine guns. It's basically an AI controlled vehicle. This vehicle will shoot back at you, so you got to be careful. Another thing that this truck does is it drops mines behind, so you got to be careful with those. You have to look over to see if you're not going to be stepping over one of these mines. Now, upon destroying the vehicle, it will drop incredibly valuable items, including the rarest cases, which is, I believe, the Nebula 5 bomb. I think this is one thing that a lot of people are probably going to hate, kind of the same way they hated that monster looking thing. I forget the name, but you know what I mean. It follows you around and tries to kill you. That thing was annoying. I think this would be just as annoying as that was. I think this is going to have a negative impact in Warzone. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the armored truck. Alright, so the last 2 things I want to talk about are the 2 new modes coming to Warzone. One of them is called Caldera Clash. What this is basically a team deathmatch kind of twist with 48 operators. These 48 operators are divided into quads, so if you do the math, that is 12 teams in the Caldera Clash mode. The mode will feature 3 power-ups, contracts, buy stations, domination capture, and high-value target event, and other features from the original Clash, as well as 2 new events, double point zones and bonus point crates. The other mode is Rebirth Iron Trials. Basically, this is a mode for the very highly competitive players. It's going to have its own set of weaponry and rules, and it is built for the most hardcore members of our community, or the community that Call of Duty is. I'm literally just reading word by word of this article. Now, if you're not highly competitive, you still will be able to play this mode. This mode is going to feature 20 squads of 2, so if you do the math once again, that is 40 operators in total. That is basically what that mode is. It's for the highly competitive players. Now, ending in the notes for Warzone is basically there'll be a set of patch notes and mid-season updates to Season 2 coming for Rebirth Island and Warzone itself. All the little patches that we see, the invisible gun, the invisible barrel for the well gun hopefully is fixed, and a bunch of other patch notes that will be included. Alright, so now moving on towards the Vanguard multiplayer side, we're going to be receiving 3 new things. One of them is ranked play. The other is 2 new multiplayer maps, that is Casablanca and Gondola. And the third thing that we're going to be receiving is perks, killstreaks, and equipments. We're going to be going over that very shortly. Now, a lot of people have been asking for ranked play since the launch of the game, and we're just now going to be receiving it. Not going to go into details about that. We all know what ranked play is. It's very competitive. There's a set of rules or whatever, and it's for the very highly competitive. All right, so moving on to the 2 new maps. Casablanca is basically a 3-lane style map. Not much going on there. So is Gondola. That's also a 3-lane style map. Not very much details as to whether this is going to include tactical all the way to blitz. Sure, it's going to include all of those modes, but we'll see about that when the new season is upon us. Now, let's get in with the killstreaks. The new killstreak that we're going to be receiving is called the Ball Turret Gunner. What this is basically you're on a plane and you're kind of just shooting down on the enemy with 2 gunners. Basically, almost like what a chopper gunner is. This killstreak is going to last you about 30 seconds, and to achieve this killstreak, you're going to need to get 12 killstreaks. The new lethal that we're going to be receiving is the Sticky Bomb. Nothing special about that. The 2 new perks are Armory. Basically, it's a counter perk to Engineer. It is used for operators who use more than just their weaponry, namely placeable demolition charges, concussion mines, and placeable field upgrade pieces. The second perk is called Mechanic, which provides a reasonable buff to field upgrade charge time, making it a must-have for completing challenges related to them or for operators who love using them. We're also going to be receiving a new skin for an operator. Basically what the skin is, it's a huge teddy bear that's basically red and pink. It has like bullets around it. Well, you can see the image here. I don't know if I'm going to be buying this. I'm definitely probably not going to be buying this, but we probably will see it around when we play our matches. Now, the new mode that we're going to be receiving is called Arms Race and Vehicles. I think this is kind of like a ground war type of game mode. You're going to be having vehicles. It's going to be a very large map. You're going to have your armored tanks. You're going to have your motorcycles. And included in the game mode itself, I'm not sure what is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be just like Modern Warfare 2019's Ground War. It might be. All it says is that you're destroying enemy bases. So I'm guessing it's probably like the Ground War we saw for Modern Warfare 2019. A lot of people are saying it's probably like that. So we're just going to stick with that speculation for now. But that's about it for multiplayer. We're getting perks, equipment, we're getting rank play, we're getting 2 new multiplayer maps, and that's about it. Of course, we're also going to be receiving the patch notes or the patches and fixes to glitches or whatever. Hopefully. It doesn't say that, but hopefully, man, because this game is really, really buggy and really, really glitchy. And I think that's the big thing that a lot of people are waiting for, is to hopefully see a change for those bugs and glitches. Alright, so I'm not going to be going over Vanguard zombies too much. I don't play Vanguard zombies at all. But here are the 3 new things that are going to be included. I'm going to put it up on the screen here. There's going to be dimension shifts and the dark ether opens. A new artifact gives you strength to conquer the deceiver and wonder weapons. So there's going to be 2 new wonder weapons, the ray gun and the decimator shield, alongside new armaments as you partake in sacrifice and uncover the secret to defeating Cortifix or Cortifex. If you want to see more details about what's going to be in the Vanguard Zombies update for Season 2, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll make a separate video on that. Included with the operators in multiplayer and Warzone is going to be Anna, there's going to be Thomas, and Gustavo. Those are the 3 new operators. Gustavo kind of looks like the operator we already received for Season 1 with that mask, but hey, we got 3 new operators. Big deal. I really don't care about the operators, to be honest, but if you do, well, you're getting 3 new operators. Now let's get into the more interesting things, the new weapons. Alright, so now let's get into the new weapons that are going to be included for multiplayer Vanguard and Warzone. So the first one is going to be an assault rifle, and that is the KGM-40. The second is the Whitley LMG. The third is an ice axe, and the fourth is another SMG, which I believe is going to be coming mid-season because it says in-season. It's an SMG. It's called the Armaguerra 43, if I pronounced that correctly. So there you go. 3 weapons, basically. I don't really use the axe, so I'm not going to really count that as a weapon. But if you use axes and knives or whatever, then, you know, there's going to be an axe. So that is basically everything except for zombies that is going to be in the new Season 2 update. Now, let me know in the comment section below what you are more excited to see come the Season 2 update. I know I am more excited, aside from all the content, I am excited to see what bug fixes and glitch fixes they have for the game, because there is a lot and it just looks so embarrassing because it almost makes it look like they're not really testing things out before they put something out. Like, for instance, a lot of the things that are in the store don't really work. I don't understand why they just don't test things out. You know what I mean? Like, if you test it out, then you're going to be able to see what's the problem. And if you know what the problem is, you can fix it. But that is basically what I am more excited about. Not really the content so much, but to see what bug and glitch fixes they can fix. That is about it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, I know it was a little bit long. I know there are shorter videos out there, but I really wanted to get into detail as to what is going to be coming up for Season 2. And I wanted to make this a very detailed video. So if you guys enjoyed it, please give this video a like. If you want to see more videos like this and see nuke videos, which is mostly what I post on this channel, then subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell button down below to be notified when the next video is up. And I'll see you guys in the next one.